Hi guys, this is Himanshu from the CMS guys. Today I will teach you how to create a complete stunning landing page from beginning to end with attractive designing using a theme in WordPress using Elementor. Our landing page will be mobile responsive as well, which means it is fully optimized for mobile view as well. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel and show us your love and support by liking the video. Do not forget to press the bell icon so that you get notification of a new video every week. Also mention in comment section below which website you would like to learn creating in WordPress using Elementor in next video. Now let me show you the demo of our landing page that we are going to build today. Then I will show you how to create that landing page in WordPress using Elementor. So here you can see that this is a landing page, and here whenever we are at first we have the header on the left side, and we have our logo, and on the right side we have a different menu. So this is a single page landing page. So whenever we are clicking on this about, so it is taking us to the about us section, and whenever you will click on this contact, so it will take you to the contact us section. So now let me show you what are the sections we have. So here at first you can see that we have a heading and then a paragraph text. Under that we have a beautiful slider over here with changing image, and here you can see we have a video button over here. After that, in the next section it is a about us section where we have a image, and then we have text, and here you can see we have two columns. On the left side we have some heading and text, and on the right side we have this timeline. After that, in the next section which is our services section, here you can see we have a different numbers over here with a heading and title over here, what are the services provided. After that, in the next section, here you can see that this is the portfolio section. Here in this portfolio section it is divided into two columns. On the left column we have the heading text, and on the right column we have some paragraph text. After that, here we have a portfolio image, and when we are hovering over it, it is showing us the text like interior, light, and here you can see it is saying creative. So these are the different types of portfolio. Next we have the skill section. Again, the skill section is divided in two columns, and on the left side we have a heading and paragraph text, and on the right side we have the skill with different skills like branding, cooking, PHP, and with the percentage notation. Next section is the team section, and here you can see like we have three team member section. By on the left side we have a image, and then we have on the right side we have the team member name, and then designation and a brief description about the team member. In the same way, if you will see, then again on the right side we have this team member image, and on the left side we have all the details of the team member. After that, here you can see that this is the pricing section of this, and here again the pricing section is divided in three parts, where we have like created different basic, advanced, and expert, and then we have a button over here with different like what are the covering in this basic plan, and then what is covering in advanced plan, and what are the things you will get in expert plan. And by this we have a button at all the pricing table, and here we have the pricing mentioned over here. In the next section we have this contact section. Again, the contact section is divided in three columns. On the first column we have a few paragraph text, and in the second column we have like website address, and then phone number, and then hours, and on the third column we have a form with this submit button. At last, here you can see that this is our footer. In the footer again we have an email and phone number, and we have different social media icons over here, and at last we have our copyright text. So now, so that you have got the basic idea of what website we are going to create today. So now let's dive into creating it. Guys, do watch the complete video so that you don't miss any important point. Please ask any queries you have in the comment section below, and leave a thumbs up if you like the video. Do subscribe our channel and press the bell icon so that you get notified about the new video every week. Also, let us know which website you would like to learn next. So now let's start creating our website. So at first we need a domain and hosting to set up the website. So for that we need to go to this thecmsguys.com/namecheap. So we are on the Namecheap hosting page, and I have been using this Namecheap for 3 years now and not faced any issue till date. All my websites which we have created for our tutorial purpose or anything, every websites, all my websites are hosting on this Namecheap only. I recommend you to use this same as it is very easy to use and configure, and also cheaper than other providers. You can check other providers price and you will definitely see that this Namecheap hosting provider is very much cheap. There are three plans here. You can see that I personally use this stellar business plan as it suits my requirements, but if you are starting out, I recommend you to use you can purchase this stellar plus plan. It is more than enough for most use cases. It comes with an unmetered SSD, auto backup, and unlimited websites. Auto backup saves you from unnecessary hassles, and unlimited websites are also a great offering. It also gives you a SSL protection, which makes your website doesn't show up as potential threat to any user, and also gives you a domain name for free. There are some more benefits like unlimited bandwidth, privacy protection, etc., that you get with all Namecheap hosting. So you can, if you will purchase any of this hosting, you will get that privacy protection and all. So here you can see that you have an option of selecting a data center. So you must select your data center near your country, and here on this top right corner, here you can see that all the price are in dollar. If you want to change the currency, here you can select this USD, and here you can change it. So let me change it to Indian rupee as I am from India. Then let's select the stellar plus plan. Now it takes you to let me click on this get started. After that, when you will select this stellar plus plan, now here you can see that it is asking you about the domain name. This is a free domain name you will get, so enter any domain name you wish to purchase in this box below, and then select the domain name and click to connect to hosting. So here if you have an existing domain name, then also you can click on this existing domain name. So after that, here if you will type a domain name, let me type a demo domain name. Let me do one thing. I will do these CMS guys. So here you can see that all these domain names are of free of cost. This, and after that, when here you have to click this connect to hosting. After clicking on this connect to hosting, here you can, and then click on this add to cart. So here you can see that when we have done this add to cart option, here we have this domain 1 year subscription, the price become zero. And then domain privacy, we are getting 1 year subscription, and domain registration, if you want to increase, then also you can increase your domain registration, and if you want, you can enable the this auto renew feature. And now let us confirm our order. After verifying the domain, you can click on this confirm order to confirm this. And when you will click on this confirm order, so now on the next page, here you can see that it is asking you about this login credentials. If you don't have any account, then you can create an account, and if you have account, then you can log in it from here. So I already have an account, so I will use that here. So let's sign in now. So let me enter my username and password. After entering the username and password, let me click on this sign in and continue. And then here you can see that it is asking about this payment method. So here you can use any of this payment method. Here you can use this card details, or if you want to use this PayPal or anything, so you can choose any of this payment method you like, and you can continue confirm your order. Once more you have to click on this continue, and then after that you have to click on this pay now to confirm the order. Once the payment is completed, you will be redirected to the dashboard. So let me show you the dashboard. So you will be redirected to this dashboard, and where you can manage your domain and hosting from here. So here, and as we got the hosting and domain, So our next step is to set up the WordPress. So from this dashboard you can click on this. Here you can see, when you will hover over this, you can get this go to C panel. So from here you can it will be redirect you to the C panel. After then click on we have to install the WordPress. So first now to install WordPress we have to scroll down to bottom, and or you can also getting this search option. Here you can search for WordPress, and then here you can see that WordPress manager by Softaculous. We have to use this one. You can click on this, and here you have to choose the domain name where you have to where you want to install. So for that let me first of all let me install the WordPress on my domain name. So for it, what I will do, we have to filling the WordPress details and all. First of all, click on this install, and then here we have to search for. So here you can see that this is my domain name where I want to install. So here I have selected this the cmsguys.in, and then here we have to fill our site name and then site description. So site name is basically our site title. So here I will give it the name, the cms. Let me give it cms guys. After that here in this description I will be give our company tagline, which is spreading the knowledge. So let me give it. Then we have to choose the username and password. Then we have to choose this. So let me give it a username. So here I will give it the same as guys, and you can use random password, or you can give any password also, or you can use any of this password, or you can also use random password generator to generate passwords for you. After that here we have to fill this admin email address. So here I will going to give my email address. So let me give it. And then here you can skip the theme installation. Here you can no need to select. We will select our own theme, and finally here we have to click on this install button. So our WordPress, you can find that within a few minutes our WordPress installed successfully. So let's wait for it. Then we will get one message for our WordPress. And so here you can see that congratulations message is here, and then here you can see that the software was installed successfully. So now we will start creating and customizing our website. For that we need to go to the dashboard. So here you can see this, the administrative URL is basically the dashboard URL for the WordPress. So you can let me open our website first. So here you can see that this is the cmsguys.in where we have installed the WordPress, and this is how it's going to look like, because it is the default theme is activated now. So if you want to go to this dashboards, and then you have to just here after your website name you have to put a slash and then wp hyphen admin, and then here you will be redirect to your dashboard login panel. And here also you can find this administrative URL, the same URL. It will be also redirect to you to the dashboard of this here dashboard of the WordPress. So here you can see that after that we have to enter this username and password which for which so here you have to enter your username and password, and then entering this you will be see this dashboard. So let me show you again. So here you can see that this is how the WordPress dashboard is going to look like. So we are going to do a basic setup before we start creating the pages and all. So let me give you a brief description about what are all these options present in WordPress, and what are the basic settings that we have to do before start creating the WordPress site. So here you can see that let me start with the post section. So whenever you will see in your post section, you will find this hello world default post, but we don't need this post. So what I am going to do here, you will find this trash option, just click on that trash and it will get deleted. So here you can go to the trash and here you can click on this empty trash to delete it. So here you can see that now we don't have any post. So post section is used to create blog posts in our site. So if you have a blogging site, or if you have added a blog section in your website, then you can create different posts using this post section. And here you can see we can create different categories of post, and we can also add different tags to our post. So here with this we can have different categories, like let me show you. Here you can see that we don't have any category, but here you can give a category name, and if you want to give a description to that category, you can do that one and create a new category from here. In the same way, you can create different tags to your blog post also. Now the next section is our media section. So here you can see that in this media section, you all the, like, we currently don't have any media, but here the media types like images, audio, video, documents, spreadsheets, all these media types will be present in this media library. So whenever whatever images that we are going to use, or any of audio file or video file that we are going to use in our site, everything will be present in this media library section. Next section is our pages section, and here you whenever you will go to this pages section, you will find this sample page and privacy policy page, and we don't need both the pages. So what I will do now, I will select these pages, and under bulk action I will select this move to trash and click on apply button. Once you will click on this apply button, it will get deleted. And now let me go to the trash, and here you will find, let's delete the both the pages together. So whenever you will click on this empty trash, both the pages will deleted permanently. So all these pages like home page or about page, if you have a separate page, then we can create using this pages section only. But here in our case, we have a one page. Here you can see that whenever we are clicking on services, it is not taking us to any other page. So we have only a single page website, that we are going to create only a single page site. Next we have a comment section. So what does this comment section does? So here in this comment section, if you have a blog post, then someone will comment on your blog post, then you can control all the comments from this comment section. If you want to keep the comments in pending, or if you want to approve the comment, or if you want to move the comments to spam, or if you want to delete the comment, you can control all these comments from this comment section. Next we have this appearance section, and here whenever you will go to this appearance, so here you can see that this is the theme that we are going to it is installed, the 2021 theme. And let me open the site and show you. So here you can see that this is how the 2021 theme look like. So whenever I will activate this 2022 and I will refresh my page, so what it will do, here you can see now the entire design and the color, everything is. So what does a theme do? Theme is a collection of file which explain, like it's a completely like gives us a overall appearance of our site. We can control the all this, like hyperlink and everything we can control using a theme. So here you can see now the 2022 theme is activated. So in this way you can click on any of these activate button to activate a theme in your WordPress site. Next we have a plugin section, and what does the plugins do? Plugins add extra features to our site, like the page builder that we are going to use to build our site, Elementor, that is also a plugin. In the same way, we have different plugins, like for contact form we have different plugins, and in the same way, to add extra features to your site, you can use different plugins over here. So here you can see that I have only 2 plugins installed, but in your case, whenever you will install a new WordPress site from any of the hosting provider, you will find a lot of plugins over here. So I must tell you how to delete the plugins. So here you can see, you can select all the plugins, and here you can see all my plugins were deactivated. So I can under bulk action, I can directly select the delete option and click on apply to delete the plugins. But what will happen if some of the plugins were activated? So first you have to deactivate those plugins, select the plugins that you want to deactivate, then click on apply. Once the plugin will deactivate, then again you can select the plugins, and here you can select this delete option and click on this apply button, and here it will ask you a pop-up like this, confirm, okay. So here click on this OK, and all the plugins will deleted in a single click. Next we have a user section. So here currently I am having only a single user, but you can create different roles of user. Like here you can see we have a contributor, author, editor and administrator. So here you can create different roles like this, and now let me tell you how you can create. So you have to click on this add new, and here you this username and email is required, so you must have to give a username and email address. Then you can give a first name, last name, and if you want to generate a password, you can click on this generate password and it will generate a random password. Or if you want to give any particular password, then if you will give a weak password, then you have to click on this confirm use of weak password. Otherwise it will not take. Like here you can see the add new user button is not working, but whenever I will click on this confirm use of weak password, then now the add new user is working. After that, here you can see you are getting a send user notification, so make sure you have tick this one. If you will tick mark this, so whenever you will create a new user having the username, email and giving a password, it will send them a notification email that you have, like, this account is created under this site. And here you can choose the role, whatever role you want to give, subscriber, contributor, author, editor or administrator role. Next, here you can see we can in the user section we can also do a profile setting where we can set a different admin color scheme. Here you can see we have a different admin color scheme like sunrise, coffee, light. So you can use any of this and it will change the entire color scheme of your site. Let me make it to default one. Now here if you can also control your first name, last name. Username cannot be changed once it is created, but you can change all these details like nickname. If you want to give a nickname, let me give my the CMS guys as a nickname, and then here you can set that like this, the display name publicly as your nickname. And then here this email is required, so we have already given our email, and that's all. You can set your profile picture, you can give a biographical info about you, and if you want to change your password also, you can change it from here. So as I have changed my nickname, so let me click on update profile so that it will be saved. Next, we have a setting option. So here in the setting option, you can change the site title and tagline of your site. Like here you can see we have a site title landing for, and the tagline is just another website. So here you can see landing for just another website, but I just want to change this tagline to buy these CMS guys. And let me click on save changes, and whenever I will refresh the page, now here you can see like landing for by the CMS guys. In the same way, you can set you can change it to your WordPress URL or site URL, and then here you can make sure you have given a correct administration email address. If you will give a wrong email address, then if you will forget your WordPress dashboard username and password, then you will feel difficulty to reset your WordPress credentials. But make sure you have given a correct administration email address so that you can able to easily reset your users. And then here you can see like we have a membership option. If you have a membership site, or if you want to create membership site, then you can enable it, but we are not going to create a membership site, so no need to enable this one. And then new user default role, if you will enable this membership, then user can sign up using whatever role you want to give. They can sign up from themselves. After that, here you can see you have a date format and time format. You can set a custom date and time format for you, but you can select some of them from here. Otherwise you will get a documentation link which you can open, and you can find like whatever custom date and time format you can set. So now after that, now let's directly go to the main setting, which is our permalink setting, and this is the most important setting. Here you will find like day and name, but make sure you have selected this post name and click on save changes. So what does this will do? So we are not going creating a multiple pages, but then also it helps a lot whenever you will click on this post name. Now let's go back to our dashboard, and these are the basic settings that you have to do before start creating the pages. So now one more thing, if you want to make your dashboard look clean, let me click on this dismiss. And if you don't want to see the site health, status and quick draft, WordPress event and news, activity, whatever you don't, if you don't want to see these things, you can click on this screen option and just untick all these things, and you are done. So in this way you can make your dashboard looks clean. And under this home you will find one updates option. So if you have any update, like if you have a update of your plugin, if you have a update for your WordPress, or if you have a update for your theme, then here from the update section also you can directly update. As you can see, I have a update for these 3 themes and it is coming over here. So you can like just select all these and click on update themes, but I am not doing this because we are not going to use any of this theme. That's why I am not going to update them. Now the next part is we have to start installing our theme and plugins that we are going to use to build our website. So now let's start with the installation of theme and plugin. So first what I will do, I will click on this appearance, and here you can install a theme. The theme which we are going to use is Mellow theme. So here you can you will find this in theme forest, and here is the, you will get a link in the description where you can directly go to this theme. So here you can see that the theme name is Mellow corporate one page WordPress theme, and this is the theme that we are going to use. So as I have already downloaded this theme, so what I will do now, I will go to this theme option and click on this add new, and then here I will click on this upload theme. Now I have to choose my file, so let me quickly choose my file. So now you can see like I have selected my theme. Now what I will do, I will click on this install now to install my theme, and here you can see that installing theme, like it is installed successfully. Now I have to click on this activate to activate this theme. Now you can see once the theme is activated, I must recommend you to use only a single theme in your WordPress site. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to delete all these other themes. So you can click on this theme details and you will get a delete option. Just OK and confirm the delete. In the same way, let's delete this 2020 theme. Just click on this theme details, delete, and OK to confirm the delete. In the same way, we are going to delete other 2 themes also, this 2021 and 2022 theme. So now we have only a single theme, and you must be once you will install the theme, you will get like this theme requires the following plugins, and you can click on this begin installing plugin, and it will start installing the plugins that it required. So here you can see I have selected this plugin. Under bulk action, I will give it a install option and click on this apply button to install this theme. So here you can see we have got this error. So let's install it manually. Sometimes it comes the error. We have to because we are using our local host, that's why we are getting error. But if you will install it using your hosting provider, it won't be like you will not get any error. So now you can see like I have installed the theme, so I can select all the plugins in a single click, and then I will click on select this activate and click on this apply button to activate all the plugins in a single click. So here you will like let's wait for some time, and it will all the plugins will activate in a single click. So here you can see all the plugins were activated. And now let's refresh the page, and here you can see this is how it looks like. It's completely blank. Now let's start creating our page. So first of all, here you can see we are going to build a single page, and it is here you can also see it is only a single page website only. So what I am going to do now is I will now what I am going to do, let's go to the pages option, and here we are going to create our first page, which is our home page. To create a page, click on this add new option, and then you will get a option like this where you can add a title. So let's add our title for the home page. So what I'm going to do here in this add title, I'm going to give it a name home, and then here you can set a template for it. So you can set this template as Elementor canvas, and after this you have to click on this publish, and let's see what we are getting in our page. So here you can see like we got a complete blank page, but here in we are getting like our website name /home, but here we are getting when we are going to our complete website name that is coming in the home page only. So how we can set that one? To set your one page as your home page, how you have to hover over the settings and go to this reading option, and from this reading option you will find a static page. Here you can select the home page as home. the page which we have created recently, and click on the save changes. Now here basically we are getting in our website, we are getting this one. Now when I will refresh it, you will find like the home page will become this main page. So let me refresh and you will get this entire blank page. And here also if I will refresh, you will find that /home will go. Let me refresh and here it is. So we have set this page as our home page. Now let's again go back to our home and click on edit. And here like you can change like page tile color, page background color, or page background image, and background image position, background image repeat, background image size. If you want to add any customs CSS, you can do all these things, but we are not using anything. Let's click on this edit with Elementor to load our Elementor page builder. So here our Elementor page builder is loaded. Now let's start with our first section that we have to create. So here you can see this is the first section, and in the first section we have to on the left side you can see we have a text like this, and we have a heading, and then we have a paragraph, and we have the background image to it. So now how we can start creating this? Let's start creating this section. So let's start with this first section. So here what I am going to do, I am going to take a single section. So let me click on this plus icon, and here I have taken a single section only, and here in this section I would just want to add these heading and paragraph. So how I can do that one? So before moving to it, now let's do a basic setting for this. So layout is everything okay. I just want to add a margin, so I will go to this advanced tab, and here I will select EM and give it a 2 EM top and 2 EM of bottom margin. Now let's click on update. So now click on these 9 dots and go to the widget section. Here you will find a heading. Just drag this heading and let me copy this heading from here, and what I will do, I will paste it here. So now you will find like digital crafters and clean code and neat design, but here if you will see we have like this digital crafter is in one line and clean code and neat design is on another line, but it is not working for us. So what we can do, we can use a HTML tag called BR, which will be help us to break the line, and here it is. You can see now it is working fine. So now let's go to the style tab and let's change the color, typography and all. So here in the style tab I just want to change the text color. So let me give it a text color 264549, and now let's change the typography for it. So here click on this pencil icon, font family will be Roboto. I just want to edit the font size, which I want to give it 46, and font weight to 700, and for line height make sure you have selected this pixel and give it a 60 pixel of line height to it. Alright, so we have done with our heading. Now again we have another heading over here, or we can say it as a paragraph text. So now let's again go to the widget section of the element, and here you will find a text editor. Just drag it under the heading, and now let me paste the text. Alright, I have not copied that text, so now let me copy this text from here again, and now I will paste it. So here you can see I have pasted this text. Now let's go to the style tab and customize it. So again here we have to change the text color. So let me give it a text color to it. So the color code will be 214B51, and now let's change the typography for it. So click on this, and here I just want to give it a 24 pixel, and line height, let me give it a 36 pixel of line height to it. Alright, after that here if you will notice it is of a fixed width, but we like here we are getting it in a one line. So how we can do that one? So you can go to this advanced tab, and here you will find a positioning option. Click on that positioning option. Width, you have to set a custom width, and the custom width pixel here will be 576 pixel of custom width, and that's all. So now let's click on the update, and we are done with it. So now let's move to our next second section. So here you can find like this is our second section, which is a slider, and I am going to provide you a complete this slider design which you can, if you want to edit. So what I have to do now, let me open in a new tab. Let's go to our dashboard, and as you have remember, we have installed the slider evolution. So click on that slider evolution and you will go to this slider evolution. So I am going to provide you the demo file for this that we have used over here, the slider. So you have to just only import your slider. So click on this choose file, and here these, like, you will get all these images and this revolutionary slider demo content. You have to go to it and you have to just only select the file and click on this import slider, and it will automatically get installed. So here you can see like this one is already installed, and you can use this slider wherever you need. So as we have already imported it, so you can go to this slider, and here you can, like, whatever, if you want to do anything changes to your slider, you can able to easily do. So now what I am going to do here, you will find the shortcut for your slider. This is the shortcode. Let me copy this shortcode from here, and I will click on this 9 dot, and here in the widget section you can search for the shortcode. Just drag it under the paragraph, and here you have to enter the shortcode. Sorry, again I think I have not copied it, so let me again copy the shortcode for it and then paste it over here. So here you can see I have pasted the slider shortcode, and it is completely done. So like we have got the design. So with this we have done with our first section, and now let's move to the second section of our home page. So now let's go to the second section and let's see what we have in the second section. So here you can see this is the second section of our home page, and in this section we have this. So here you can see that we have a heading, and then we have this about and know us. So let's start creating this section. So what I will do now, I will click on this plus icon, and I am going to take a single section for it. And in this single section, let's go to the advanced tab, and here unlink the padding, and make sure you have selected this EM. And now I want to give it a 4 EM of top padding and a 4 EM of bottom padding to it. Alright. So after that, now let's here you can see we have to add this one, and then about, and then know us. So for that, let's click on this 9 dots and go to this text editor, and here in this text editor I just want to give it like 01, and then now you can go to this style tab, and we can give it a color code. And also let's click on this text color. So I just want to give it a color code of DC6041, and then here you will find a typography of this pencil icon. So click on this typography with this pencil icon. Font family will be Roboto, and then size will be 90, and font weight I just want to give it 100 font weight, and line height also 90 pixel of line height. That's all. Next we have to we have another, you can see we have another heading which is about. So let me copy this text from here, and then click on this 9 dots, and again drag a heading under the heading which we have created, and then here just replace it with about. Now let's go to the style tab and start editing it. So first of all, here we have to change the color code. So let me give it a color code of 264549. After that, now we have to change the typography. So click on this pencil icon, and then change the font size to 30 and font weight to 300, and then line height I just want to give it a 30 pixel of line height, and letter spacing I want to give it 5 as letter spacing. After the heading, you can see like we have another head text over here. So for this, again I will use another text editor, and then to this here you can see we have a text which is know us. So let me copy this text from here, and I just want to replace it with know us, and then let's go to the style tab and let's customize all of this. So first of all, let's change the text color. So the text color will be 264549, and now let's change the typography for it. So the typography here I want to give it a 14 pixel of typography, and a letter spacing of 1. Alright, now let's move to the advanced tab of this heading, because you can see if you will, so here these are merged, so that's why now let's move to the first heading. So what I will do now, in this about which we have created the heading, I am going to unlink this margin and I want to give it a minus 65 pixel of top margin, and then here I just want to give it a let me unlink it, give it a top padding of 10 pixel. So it's looking good. Now what I will do now, let me go to this background and I just want to add a background white color. Sorry, I have selected this, so let me add a background white color. And here if you will see, once I have added this background white color, it is looking similar. So in the same way, for this know us text which we have created, for that one also I will unlink and I will give it a minus 30 pixel of margin to it, or you can adjust it accordingly. So let me give it a minus 45 pixel of top margin, and that's all. So here if you will see, we have done with this heading, and I am going to create it as a single section only, because if you will see, we have like repetition of these this section anywhere. So it will be easy for us to, like, we can duplicate this and we can reuse them. So with this we have done with the second section, and then now let's move to the next part of the second section, where we have a image over it. So first of all, let's take a single section again, and here let me click on this plus icon, and I have taken a single section over here. And now in this single section, what I want to do, I want to add a image. Here you can see this is the image. So let's go click on this line dots, and you have in the element section of this Elementor, search for image and just drag the image here. And then now we have to choose the image. So let's choose the image. So here you can see we have not uploaded any. So now what I will do, I have already given you, I will provide you, you will get a link in the description where all these images will be present, and let me upload all the images in a single time only. So here you can see I have uploaded the image. So now let me select the image. So this one is the image, and I will click on insert media. So now if you will see, we have uploaded this image, and what I want to make is let's make the width of this image size as full, and then you can go to the style tab and you can select this width as a percentage and give it 100% of width. That's all for it. And here if you will notice to it, we have, like with the demo site, we have the similar section which we have after this. So here, and one more thing which you can change it over here is, like, if you want more spacing or anything, you can do it here. So now after that, after this image, you can see over here again we can take another section over here, and in this section here you can see, like, we have two columns over here. On the left side we have some text, and on the right side we have this timeline structure. So now let's start creating this part. So first of all, I will click on this plus icon, and I'm going to take a single section with two column. And now let's go to the advanced tab and make sure you have unlinked this margin and give it a, no need to unlink, you can easily able to give it a top 50 pixel and bottom 50 pixel of margin, and that will be fine. Or you can make it em of 4 em top and 4 em of bottom margin. And after that, now let's start with the left column. So in left column we have these heading. So as you have remember, like, we have already created this heading, right? So what I will do, I will right click and copy this heading, and I will just come to our section and then just paste it over here. Now I can replace the entire text, and then here let's check. Here we have, like, we are Milo creative agency from NY. So here like we are Melo, then again we can use the br tag to change it to the next line, and we are done. After that, again we have this another heading over here. So let's use this. Let me copy this heading, and then what I will do, again I will go to this element, and here I will use this text editor. So let me paste the text here, and then now what I will do, I will go to the style tab, and from this style tab let me copy this text color and let me paste it over here, DC6041. And now let me click on this pencil icon to change the typography, and here font size I want to give it a 22 pixel of font size. And that's all. I think the color code is not applied, so let me again change the color code little bit. Okay, let me rephrase it. Sometimes it due to we are building it in localhost, sometimes the color code is not applying. So now let me try to, there might be some issue, so let it be. So you can change the color, text color from this color code also. So let me again paste the color, and then that's all. So what I will do now, let me again replace the text, try to replace it. Okay, it is not working, like the text color is not working fine, but it's okay. We have, like you understood, right? From the style tab you can change the text color. After that, now let us use this paragraph over there. So for this, again what we have to do, click on this 9 dot and just drag this text editor under this, and now let's paste the text. Alright, after that, here now we can customize this text also. Now let's go to this style tab, and here you can change this whatever, if you want to change the font family or typography, but this is fine for me, so I am not going to change it. And let's again go to this content part, and here you can change if you want. Let me give it one more enter over here like this, and that's all. So here you can see we have a more number of space. So more, for this more number of space, you can give it one more enter to it, and now we are done with this paragraph also. Alright, after this paragraph text, let's see what we have next. So we have this button next. So now let's start creating this button. So first of all, let's again click on this 9 dot and go to this widget section of this Elementor, and here we have to search for this button, and you can drag this button under this, and now you can set whatever text you want to add. So here I want to give it the text contact us, so like this, and here you can see when we are hovering over it, it is changing the color. So we have got the button also. Now on the right side we need a timeline for it. So for that one, again go click on this 9 dots and search for timeline, and you will get this timeline. Just drag it to the right side of it, and whatever the timeline content you want to add, like this, here let me copy one content for this and let me paste it, and you can set a year, whatever year you want to set. And again, if you want, like here in 2017 we have this text, so I will click on this, I can duplicate it, and I can replace the text. In the same way, number of times you want to duplicate it, you can do it over here. Let me again duplicate this, and I will alright, you can, like here you can see we have like I have added 5 number of timeline over here. So let's make it to 4, and this is how it's going to look like. So here if you will notice, our timeline in this it is in the middle, but here we like it is not in the middle. So how we can do that one, you can go to this column setting, and you can set the vertical line to middle, and it will come to the middle part. And now here you can see this is how it is looks like, and we need, like I need to add some spacing between it. So what I can do, I can directly go to this section setting, and column gap, here I can select a column gap of wide, and it will work for me, like if I will set it as a wide, and let's check whether it is working fine or not. So here you can see, if you still need more spaces, you can try with this wider also, or you can customize it also, like you can set a custom also if you want to set. Otherwise, one more thing you can give it, like suppose on the left column you can go and give it padding towards right. Let me give it a padding of 50 pixel or whatever pixel I want, or let me give it a padding of 27 pixel. In the same way, for this right column, I just want to give it a left side of 17 pixel of padding, and you by this method also you can create a spacing between these two columns. Alright, so with this we have completed this section. Now let's move towards the next section, or here you can see that, which is our services section. So here if you will see in the services section, again, like we have this design. So let's start creating this services section design. So first of all, for the services also, again I am going to without taking another section, what I will do, I will duplicate this which we have created for our about us section, and I will simply drag it here under this. And the only thing which I have to change, let's go to the style tab, and here in the style tab I have to change the background color for it. So click on this background type as classic, and now let's change the color code for it. So this is the color code which I have applied. Now I just want to apply the same color code for this about us, because we have already added a background white color. So for this, again I will go to this background and let me change it to this. Now let's move to the style tab and let's change the text colors to white. So here for this one also I have added, and for another text also I will change the text color to white, and this all, and you will be completely ready. Here I am not changing the text also because it will save time also. And here, like we have used this section, so you can able to easily create click on this and you can change the text, whatever text you want to, like number 01, so you can change it to 02 like this. All right, so now let me change this about to services like this, and then so that we can refer to it as a services section. And that's all, we are done with the heading. Now let's come to this part where we have like a single section with, you can see we have a 3 number of. So here if you will see in this section, all of these are repetitive. Like here we have like 1, and here number is only changing, and the heading and the paragraph text is only changing. So what we can do is, once we will create only one column of it, and then we can duplicate it, and we can make it as many number of, here we have, you can see we have 6 or 9 total. So we can duplicate and make it as many number of times we want. So now what I will do now here, let's go to this section, and here I am going to take a single section with 3 column. And for this also, let me copy the style from this first one, because we have added a background color. So I will only paste the style over here, so that we don't need to change the background color manually. All right, after that, now here we can go click on this 9 dot in the widget section. Whenever you will search for services, you will get one service widget. Just drag that service widget to our first column, and here you can add a number, whatever title and whatever description you want to add. So as we have like we have a number 1. So now here I will change the title to design, and then let me copy this paragraph text and I will paste it over here, the paragraph text. Now what I will do, I can copy this, because as it is only a single visit, so I can right click and paste it in all the 3 columns, and we are done with this section with this. Now what I can do, I can right click on it and duplicate it as many times I want, and it will be fine for me. And one more thing I just have missed it is, like I have to go to this section setting, and as we earlier for this section we have added a top 4 bottom 4, but here we don't need that much of padding top. So here I have reduced it to top 2 and bottom 2. In the same way for this one also I will reduce it to top 2 bottom 2. Let me again duplicate this, and that's all. So for this end part I will just go to this advanced, and for the bottom one I will increase it to 4. All right, now let's click on update, and that's all, we are done with the services section also. Now let's move towards our next section, which is our portfolio section. So here you can see this is our portfolio section. Again, for the portfolio section we have the same which we have already created, this one. So what I can do, I can copy this about section only, and I can come here under this and I can right click on it. Let me right click on this section, before section, and I will paste it so that it will come under. And now we can change the number from 1 to 3, and then from about text we can change it to services, or we have portfolio. So let's change it to portfolio, and then click on update, and we are done with this section. So here if you will see, we have a top padding, but here if you will notice it is closer, that means we don't have any bottom padding. So what I can do, I can go to this section setting, and here in this advanced tab I can remove the bottom padding which I have added, and then it will here you can see now we don't have any bottom padding over here. So now let's see what we have next. So here again for this next section you can see we have like 2 column section, that for that one which we have already created. Or now let's click on this plus icon, and let's take a single section with 2 column. And now here we just need a heading first. So what I can do, let's go to this heading part and just copy it, and we can right click on it and paste it over here for the heading. So this is the same heading, so that's why no need to change anything from here. And in the same way I can go to the top, and which we have already created, I can take that one and I can paste it over here for this. So now as you can see there might be some problem, so that here it is the color is not getting changed, but in your case it won't be a problem, it will work definitely because you are going to build it in live. Alright, now on the right side we have a paragraph over here. So now let's go to this paragraph. So how we can let me copy this entire paragraph from this, and then here let's again go down, and here click on this 9 dot, and in the widget section just drag the text editor to the right side, and let me paste the text on the right side, and that's all. So here you can see like we have done with this section also. And one more like few changes if you want to make, like if you want to give any column space, but here it is, I think it is not required, so that's why I'm not going to add it over here. So as you can see, like we have removed the we have added this 4 em of top padding to it. So in the same way I just want to go to this column setting, and here in this this column setting section setting I will go to this advanced, and here in the at the bottom I just want to give it a 4 em of bottom padding, that's all. After that, now let's move and see what we have in the next section. So here you can see we have something like portfolio type. So how now let's start creating this portfolio section, like how we can create this portfolio. So now what I have to do, let me open a new tab for this. Before that we have to create some portfolio, that's why. And what I will open the dashboard in a new tab, and from the dashboard we have to create a portfolio. So click on this WordPress logo and go back to your WordPress dashboard, and here you will find one portfolio option. You can click on that portfolio, and from this add new you can add a new portfolio to it. So whatever, like let me give it a portfolio title to item 1 or whatever. So I'm just giving it a name of item 1, and then here you can like whatever thumbnail text on mouse hover. So here you can see whenever we are hovering over the mouse, so whatever the thumbnail text. So for this I just want to give it a interior, and then here like custom thumb title we have a light over here, so let's give it a name light. And then thumb image size, so here if you will see this image size is completely 50%, so I'm just giving it a 50% of complete size. And then link thumb to you can add any link, whatever link you want to add, and that's all. So now let's click on this publish one, and then now what I will do here in this, let's see how it's going to look like. And next here you can see that like link thumb to image, so let me give it a link to this image. So for this again I can use this one, and let's choose the image, and now let me update it. Let's view this post, what we are getting over here. So we are not getting anything from this, but whenever we are clicking on this, let's see what we are getting. So it is taking us to this this design. So we can like create this design using this inside a like here. Let's go to this portfolio again, and let me refresh the page again. And as you can see I have added this image. So here what I can do is let me click on this plus icon, and let's take a blank section over here. And here you can search for like short code. and from this sort code, let's drag this sort code over here, and you have to add a sort code which is like this, portfolio so equals to, you can add a so equals to 4, so that here we will have 4 number of items, but we don't have currently 4, that's why it is not showing. Let me first update it. And now for this portfolio, what we have to do, let's set a featured image to it. I have added. Now let's update it. In the same way, I will create another item. So let me click on this add new, and then I have to give it another name which will be item 2. So let me give it item 2, and then whatever, like I have to give it a title of item 2. And then here again, when on over here, you can see the creative PSD mockup. So here the thumb over text, here I want to give it creative, and then PSD mockup, and then thumb image size, again make it 50%, and let's select any of this image. So you can select this image and click it as set, publish. So in the same way, I can I can create more 2 numbers, so that here you can see we have 4 number of images, right? So we are going to like we have added so 4, that's why item 3. In the same way, I just want to give it branding, and then the second text will be packaging, and then whatever thumb image size, let me give it a thumb image size of 50, and then I will let me set a featured image to it. So here I will set this image, set featured image, and publish it. In the same way, let's again go back, and here again one more last item I have to create. So I have clicked on this add new, and here title I just want to give it item 4, and then the text here I want to give, let's see what we have other, like architecture pillars. So the text here I will architecture, and then here custom thumb titles I just want to give it pillars. And then again for this thumb size, let's make the thumb size to 25%. Let's check change the picture. So I just want to add this one, I will click and publish it. Now let's publish. Now we have 4 number of items. Now let's apply the changes. Post portfolio so equals to 4, and let's see what we are getting in our portfolio. So here you can see, like we are getting 4, but one more thing, it is coming like this because we have 3 portfolio items which is having 50%, that's why. So I have to reduce one more to 25%, and let me update it. Now let's open this page in a new tab, and let's see whether it is coming it in an organized way or not. So here you can see, like now it is coming in an organized way, but like this is the, like the order is changed little bit, so that's why it is like having a problem. So creative PSD mockup, so for that one let me again go back, and for for item 1 I just want to, let me give it for item 150 we have given. So let's change the item 1 to 100% and update it. Now let's refresh it and let's see what we are getting. So this is 100, this is 50, and these are 25 25. Alright, so I have to make 225 25, and that will solve my problem. So let's make it 25 for this one also. Now let's check. So we have got this. So I have to, for this branding and packaging, I have to make it like let's make the branding and packaging to 50. So let's go to the item 2 or item 3 it is, let's see. So you have to take care of all this. So let's make it a 50% and then update it. Now let's refresh and let's check what we are getting. So here you can see this is what we are getting over here. So you can like portfolio so equals to 4 we have set it, and we are getting the design is like this. Now here you will get like loading and like no more because we don't have anything, but here if you will see like load more, loading, and no more options are coming. So with this we have completed this section also. Now let's move to our next section, which is the skills section. So now let's move towards the fourth section. Here you can see like our skill section. Here we have a number of 04 skills. So as we have already created this with a background color, so what I can do it over here is like I can right click on it and for the services. So let me change it for 02 also. So I will right click on it and copy it, and I will just come before this and right click and paste it. So as you can see, we got it. So we can directly change the number 04, and here we have a skills. So I just changing it because whenever I will create our menu, so that we can easily able to refer it. So now here you can see we have created with our first one, and now we have to create this a single section with 2 columns, so that on the left side we have the text and on the right side we have this bar. So now let's start creating this. So for this, let's click on this plus icon, and I'm going to use a single section with 2 column. So before that I just want to add a section before this, like I just want to remove the bottom padding which we have added. And now let's start it. So what I will do, I will right click and copy the design style, which is the background style, and let me right click and paste it over here. Okay, I have to paste the style over here. Okay, and after pasting the style, one more thing, like let's go to the advanced, and here for this one also I just want to give it a 2 em or 1 em of top padding is fine for it. Now on the left side we have to add this heading and a paragraph. So for this again let's go to this widget section and drag the heading. So here we have a heading which is check our skills. So let me copy it and I will paste it over here. So here now let's move to the style option and customize it. So the text color will be white color, and now let's change the typography. So font size, font family will be Roboto, font size will be 42 pixel, and font weight I just want to give it 700 font weight, and let me give it a line height of 50 pixel. Okay, after the heading we have to add a paragraph, but before the heading and paragraph you can see a lot of space between it. So for that one we can use a spacer. Let's drag it under the heading, and I just want to give it a 20 pixel of spacer. And now let's click on this 9 dot, and here you can search for a text editor under this, and in this text editor you can see we have a paragraph over here. So let me copy this paragraph text and I can paste it in this. Now let's move to the style part, and let's change the text color to white color. Now what I will do, I will go to this column setting, and here for this column I just want to give it a column with percentage of 26%, so that it will come like this. And on the right side I just want to add my this skill. So for this skill bar click on this 9 dot, and here you have to search for skill bar and you will get this widget. Just drag this skill bar widget over here, and you can add a number of skill bar widgets. So currently here you can see like we have a 5 number of skill bars. So let me duplicate it to 5 times, and for the first one you can set a percentage, how many number of percentage you want to set. You can set a more number of percentage or less number of percentage, it's completely depends on you, like this. And then just click on update, and that's all for this section. Now let's check whether it is looking fine or not. Okay, it is looking completely fine. Now one more thing is left like this. Let's go add a bottom padding of 4 em, so that it will be look good. So with this we have completed this skill section. Now let's move to the next section, which is this our like team section. So here in this team section you can see again we have a numbering over here like 05 team. So we can take the section which we have created earlier, like this, the portfolio one. Let me copy it, and I will just right click and paste it over here like this. And now let's change the heading to 04, and from the portfolio to I just want to make it to team, and that's all. After that here you can see again for this team section we have to we have like on image on the left side and we have some text on the right side, but we have here a team visit. Let me show you. For that, let's take a single section for it, and in this single section we have to go to this widget section, and here you have to search for team and just drag the team. And what you have to do, like here you can see whatever align you want to set. So for this here you can see the image is on the left, so let's set the align to the left. And then name, whatever name you want to add, here you can see we have a name, so you can use this any name. And then whatever, here we have developer, so let it be CEO. And then what description you want to give over here, you can copy that description, and then let me paste the description on this only. Okay, so I have pasted the description also. So now I have to choose the image. So let's choose the image. So this one image, I will click on insert media, and you can see it over here, like our image is also coming properly. Okay, so after this image if you want to give it like here you can see this one is a social media icon, but it is like if you want to this orange bar, you can drag, like you can use these shortcodes, and you can give your like whatever your Facebook or anything code, and here you can see the social media links will start appearing over here. So sometimes in our live site it is not able to visible, but you can use these shortcodes, or sometimes due to some glitch or anything. So here you can see it is not visible, but when I'm hovering over it, I'm getting the like I'm getting all these like it's a link over here or something. So here you can see I have added it, and this one is done. So in the same way you have to create, like here we have 3 team sections. So what I can do it here is I can right click and duplicate it to 3 times, and for the second one I can change the alignment from left to right, and that will work. So in the same way like if you want to add some spacing between all of this, so what you can do is for the top one, let's start from the middle one. So here again select this em, and you can give it a 3 em top and 3 em bottom, or you can increase it to 4 em top and 4 em of bottom. For same for this one also, make sure you have selected this em and give it a 4 em top and 4 em bottom, and that will be fine. So here if you will see, like with this we have completed our this team section also. Now let's move towards the pricing section. So here for this pricing section, let's click on this plus icon, and now what we have to do again, what we can do is already we can take this entire section like this, and we can right click and paste it, and we can change the number, like we are here for we are creating the 606, and the page will be pricing. So let me give it a heading over here, pricing, and that's all. We are like it is done, the heading part and all. And again after that we have this pricing section over here. So for this pricing again we can take a single section with 3 column for the pricing. So let's take click on this plus icon, and let's take a single section with 3 column. I can right click on it and copy it, and right click on it and paste the style. And here as I have pasted the style, I can remove the top padding and bottom padding from it. And now from this I just want to only add it at bottom 4 em of padding, so that it will sync properly. Now let's start adding all these like pricing tabs over here. You can see we have this basic, advanced and expert. So let's start creating one. So here you can search for pricing, and you will get a pricing table. You can easily drag it here, and whatever, like here you can see we have a basic, and then $25 per month, and all these like choose. So you can all this change, like here choose plan. If you want to add over here, you can add it as choose plan, and then whatever description you want to add. So if you want to add a description like here we have in our demo site like this, so you have to create like if you want to create this, so there will be a short code. What you have to use, like you have to open the bracket and close the bracket, and inside that you have to write price list, and then whatever text like unlimited support we have, and then price list end. But here in this case where there will be a cross mark, you have to write like open the bracket and you have to write price list and include equals to no. If you will add include equals to no, then there it will come a cross mark. So in the same way, right click, you can copy it and just paste it in other two columns also, and you will be like this one will be completely ready. So like this, I just want to make some changes to it. So first of all, I will go to this layout setting of this, and what I will do in this layout, I just want to make it a 1200, and then column gap, I just want to give it a wider column gap. Now let's click on update, and that's all. So here with this, like we have completed this pricing section also. Now let's move towards the next section, which is this our contact section. So here in this contact section also, you can see we have like these are the basics, and here we have a form on this one, and other like we have these web address and all for this, like you can say website address, phone number, all these details over here. So now let's start creating this contact section. So first of all, for that contact section, what I can do, again I can right click on this and copy the section, and I can right click and paste it over here. The only thing I have to change is I can change the number, and then whatever the title will be, it will be a contact section. So that's why I'm just have to change it to contact. Alright, so after that, here you can see like we have a three columns over here. So let's take a single section. I will click on this plus icon, and I will take a single section with three columns over here. So on the left side we have these paragraphs. So what I can do, again go to this, click on this 9 dot and drag a text editor over here, and let's replace the text. In the same way, let's take another paragraph. Let me copy this paragraph also, and I will click on this 9 dot and I will drag this text editor, and I will paste the text. Alright, so we have like achieved like the paragraph on the first section, first column. Now let's go to the second column, and here you can see like we have web address, phone, and hours. So what we can do, let's again take another text editor, and here we have to like do it like this, and here you can change all this, whatever color you want to do like this. Here you can see I have added web, and this I can duplicate it to like whatever number of times I just want to make, and here I can change it the web one to here, let me change it to address, or I can again copy the entire from here and I can paste it like this. In the same way I can copy this phone number also, and I can go here and paste it. So like web address, phone, and then you can set the hours also. So let me paste the hours over here, and we are done with this. So now it comes to add the form over here. So now let's go to our dashboard in a new tab, and let me show you how we can create that form. So as you can see, like I have installed this contact, so we can go to this contact form, and we have already one contact form. So let's use this contact form. You can click on this edit, and you can edit the contact form. So what you have to do, just delete everything from this apart from the submit button, and here you can see on submit we have the text is send, right? So let's make it send like this, and then here we have to like here you can see these are the placeholder, name, email, and a message. So what I will do, I am going to give you a text file where you will get this entire code for the contact form, and you have to only just save it. And then here in this page, what we have to do is we have to add a short code for it. So just click on this 9 dot, and here you can search for a short code, and then just drag that short code over here, and then now you can add your like contact form short code, whatever short code you want to add. And then here now let's rearrange the column width little bit. So let's start from the first column. So for the first column, let's set for this second column which I want to give it. For the second column I just want to give it 28. So let me give it a 28, and for this one I just want to reduce. So let's start from here. So for this again I want to give it 46, 47 will be fine, and then for this one 28 will be okay. So let's start from here again. I just want to give it 47, and then I will drag it towards left and I will give it 28 to it. Alright, now again, as I have already told you, like if you want to get a gap between them, you can always use a column gap like this, wide or wider, whatever suits you. Or if you don't want to use them, you can go to like individually go to each of the column setting, and from this column setting you can go to this advanced tab. Let me go to this for the second column. I will go to this advanced tab, and from the advanced tab you can give it a like let's give a padding of 10 to all sides, and from left I just want to give it a 40. And then in the same way for this one it doesn't require, so I'm not going to add this any padding or anything. Now let's click on this 6 dots over here, and let's go to this advanced tab, and from this advanced tab I just want to unlink the padding and select this EM and give it a bottom 4 EM of padding to it. Alright, so with this we have almost completed our home page. So we have completed the home page. Now what are the things left is our heading and the header and the footer. So here, like here we have to create a header which having all these links. So whenever you can see we have like say 7 numbers of here the menus, and whenever we will click on these it is taking us to that section only. So we have 8 number of menus including home, and when we are clicking on this contact it is taking us to the contact section. So now let's start creating our header and footer for the site. So now let's start creating our header and footer. So for creating the header and footer, first of all let's go to our dashboard, and from this plugin section we have to install one plugin to create the header and footer. So for that again click on this add new, and then from this add new option we have to search for a plugin name which is Elementor header and footer. So let me search here Elementor header. Whenever you will like type here Elementor header, it will come that. So here this is the plugin Elementor header and footer by Brainstorm Fonts. So let me click on this install now to install this plugin. So let's wait till the plugin get installed. Once it will get installed, we are going to activate this plugin. So here you can see that it is installed. So let's activate this plugin. So once you will activate this plugin, we are done with it. So let's start creating our header. So before start creating the header, we must know like we want to create this one. So this entire menu. So let's start creating for the first the menu. So for the menu, again on the appear, whenever you will hover over the appearance, you will get this menus option, and from this menus option you can create the menus for it. So first let me give it a name. So I'm going to give it the menu name to main menu, and then I will click on create menu. After this we have to create like home page is the default one, and then we have to create the customs links for it. So here I will give it a hash mark, and then about, and then the link text will be about. In the same way for we have like services, portfolio, skills. So let's start doing this. So first of all again give it a hash mark, and then you can give it services, and the text will be services. And then after that again we have to let's make the portfolio one. So portfolio, and then link text will be portfolio. And then skills, so let's add skills, and then text will be skills. After that I have to add, let's add the team one. So here I'm adding team, and then text is team. In the same way let's add contact. So I'm clicking here, writing here contact, and then text will be also contact. And let's create a menu. So here you can see like the menu is created, and I'm saving it. So as we have like given here the hash mark, the ID mark, and it will, whenever we will click on this contact, it will take us to the contact section again. Then whenever we will click on the skill section, it will take us to the skill section. So it will work like this. So how it will work? So let's start, first create our header, and then we will look into like how we can make it like it will work. So to create a header, again under the menu you will find this Elementor header and footer option, footer builder. So click on that and then just click on this new, and then you can just skip this one, and then here you can give it a title like header, and then select option. Here you have to give it header, entire site, user role, all, and then enable layout for Elementor canvas template. Make sure you have tick mark on this, and then publish the page. So once you will publish the page, and then click on this edit with Elementor to load your Elementor page builder. So now you can see your Elementor page builder is loaded. Now click on this plus icon, and here we have to add a single section with 2 columns. So I am adding a single section with 2 columns. So now let's start with this left column. So for the left column, before that let's first do some section setting. Content width, I want to make it a full width content, and then background color. So let's add a style, and here background type classic, and background color I want to give it F9 F9 F9. So this background color is fine. And then let's do one more thing. I just want to give it some left padding to it, so that there should be always a spacing between the logo. So for that let's go to the advanced, remove the padding, and give it a 35 pixel of left padding. Alright, so it will be good. Now let's start adding our logo on the left side. So let's go to the column setting first, and here let's change it to 19% of width. Now click on this elements widget, and here you can search for image. Just drag the image over here, and let's select our logo. So this is our logo, and I will click on this insert media. Now let's move toward the style tab, and like here in the style tab we can control our width. So let's control our width over here. So here I just want to give it a 45% of width, and it will be fine, like it's looking fine. Now on the right side I just want to add all these menu options. So how you can add that? So here you have to search for nav menu, and you will get this header footer block builder nav menu. So navigation menu, just use this, and you can set it over here. So now we have set it the main menu, and everything is fine. Now let's directly move towards the style, and horizontal position, vertical position, everything is fine. Space between, you can adjust the space between the menu. So let's add a 5 space between, and now let's change the typography of it. So first of all click on this pencil icon, and then font family I just want to give it a Carla, and then font size, here I want to give it 16, and then font weight, let's make it 500, and then line height, give it 22 pixel of line height. Okay, after that here you can control like here hover color and whatever the active color. So if you will notice over here, whenever we will hover here, or here I have clicked on the skills, so it is in different color. In the same way when we are hovering over it, so it is like it is coming different color. So on hover the text color will be changed, the color code will be DC6041. In the same way on active the text color will be changed, which will be DC6041 only. After that we have like done with this one also. Let's again go to this content part, and here in this content tab I just want to change the alignment for it. So let's change the alignment to right, and then sub menu, we don't have any sub menu, so no need to like think about the sub menu for now. We can, like if you want, you can set it. So now I just want to add some right margin also. So what I can do, I can give it a, let's select EM and give it a 4 EM of right margin also to it. And then what I will do, I will go to this column setting, and here from the layout I will set the horizontal line to the middle, so that the text will be come in the middle. And let me reduce the logo size to 42. Alright, let's click on this update, and now let's view our page, and let's see whether our header is coming or not. So here you can see the header is coming, but these links are not working. So how we can use, like, make these links to use work? So here you can see I have clicked on this edit with Elementor. So now once you will click on this edit with Elementor, now we are going to set, like, suppose here we have a about section, right? This is our about section, and here you have to go to this main section, like section setting, and here in advanced you will have a CSS ID. Just give it a CSS ID of about and update it. And if you will view the page, and let me now click on about, it is taking us to the about section. In the same way, the links like services, portfolio, skills, team, so we can, like here for services, I can go to this advanced tab, and here I can write it services. In the same way, for this portfolio also, I can click on this section setting in advanced tab, CSS ID, I will give it portfolio. And then after that, here you can see we have the skills. I can go to this section setting, and here CSS ID, I can add it skills. In the same way, for this team one also, you can go to this advanced and add it a team. After that, here you will find that pricing and contact. So let's add a contact CSS ID. So whatever you want, you can add it like this, and you can make it a single menu scroll. So as you can see, I have added. Now let's refresh our page and let's see whether it is working or not. Let's check with the team. Yes, it is working. And then let's check with the contact. So here you can see the contact, team, all the links are working. So in this way you can make it like it will be scroll in a single page. Now let's see our footer, how it's looking like. So here you can see this is a simple footer. So now let's start building our footer for this. So first of all, for the footer, click on this 3 line and click here on exit to dashboard. So here you can see now we are in the dashboard, and on the left side you can hover over this appearance, and again click on this Elementor header footer builder, and now click on this add new to add a new. Now we have to give it a title. So here footer, and then template, type of template, again I want to give it a footer, display on entire website, user role will be all, and then enable layout for Elementor canvas template, just give it a tick mark and then publish the page. So here you can see like the footer is updated. Now click on this edit with Elementor and our footer will be loaded. So now let's take a single section. So I'm clicking on this plus icon and I'm taking a single section. So now let's customize it accordingly. So first of all, we have to change our background color for it. So let's go to this style and then click on this classic, and let's change the color 021619, the color code will be. After that, I just want to go to this advanced tab and add some padding to it. So make sure you have selected this EM and give it a top 6 EM padding and a bottom 6 EM of padding. Alright, so we have added the padding also. So now it comes to add our text. So now let's go to this, click on this 9 dots and go here to widget section of the Elementor and drag the first heading over here. So now here we have this heading, but if you will see when we are hovering over it, we are getting a color, right? So how we can use it? Like in heading we cannot achieve that one. So for that we can use a button over here. So let's search for button, and whenever you will find a button, just drag it, a normal button of Elementor, and then here the text will be like this is our email address. So let me, in the text section, let me put our email address, and then if you want to give it an email link, you can give it like dynamic tag, but it is in pro version, so we cannot set. So you can set it like mail to option over here and give it a link, so that when someone will click on it, they will redirect to your email. After that, now let's change the typography for it. So here the font size will be 42 pixel and then font weight will be 700. Alright, so that's fine. After that, now let's go here and change the text color to white color and change the background color to blank background color. On hover, we have to change the color so that we can achieve the same design. So let's change the text color to DC6041. Now you can see when I'm hovering over it, the color is changing. Now let's make the alignment to center. In the same way, what I will do, okay, I have to delete it. In the same way, I can right click and duplicate it, and here you can see I can change it to number. So you, instead of this email text, I have changed this to number. And then now let's go to the style tab and change the typography for it. So here you can change the font weight to 400 and then font size 42, and if you want to give your line height you can give it over here. After that, here you can see we have a social media icons and this landing page, this copyright text. But before that, we have some to add some spaces. So for that, again we can use a spacer over here. You can search for spacer, just drag it, and you can add, let me add 100 pixel of spacing. After that, we can use the social icon. So let's click on this 9 dot and search for social icons, and you will find the social icons. Just drag it after the spacer, and here you can like add number of social media icons you want to add. Like here you can see I have added 4 numbers, and whatever you can, how many number of social media icons you want to add, you can add it over here. So now here if you will see, these are in rounded shape. So these are, I have rounded. If you want to make it circle, you can set it as circle also, but let it be rounded only. Now let's move to the style and let's change the color. So official color to, I have to change to official to custom, and then primary color I just want to give it a transparent primary color, and for secondary I have to give it a white color, and that's all for this. And here you can set the size of it. So let's set the size for the icons to 25, and then if you want to increase the spacing, you can increase the spacing between them also, like this. Alright, so this one is done. Now the last one, which is our copyright text. So click on these 9 dots and drag a heading under the social icons, just paste the copyright text, change the alignment to center. Now let's go to the style tab and change the text color to white color, and then let's change the typography of it. So the font family will be Carla, so here I have to give it Carla, and then font size I want to give it 14, and then font weight, let's give it a 400 font weight, and then line height, make sure you have selected this pixel and give it a 36 pixel of line height. Now click on update, and that's all for this. So with this we have done with our footer. So now let's refresh the page and let's check whether we are getting all these, like header, footer, everything is fine or not. So here I will click on contact, I will go down, and here you can see my footer is also completed. So with this we have completed this landing for page. Thank you so much for watching this video till now, and if you really like this video, please like, share and subscribe our video. If you want more videos like this, please write in a comment section below which type of video you want, so that we can prepare a video for you. Thank you so much for watching this video.